what's going on, you guys? I just want to go over some things right here. Now, there is chatter. Hold on. There is chatter about something with the buoys. All right, it said watch water yesterday. And then there is some chatter with something going on in the ocean. There's chatter on submarines, and there's chatter with the buoys doing something. Like tidal waves, or I have no idea. There's just a lot of people looking at things. Now, we also had the hacks that were going on for the EMS, so I'm not sure if that was referencing that. A lot of stuff to just look at, but here's some new Q posts from today. Newsweek problems, and then it says right here, it goes to Newsweek. How the storm became the biggest fake news story of 2018. Wild conspiracy theories have a way of seeping into public discourse these days, thanks in part to the divided nature of U.S. politics, the growth of websites that actively promote them, such as InfoWars, and the capacity for fake news to spread virally on social media without any fact-checking or oversight. Enter Q. In late October, just days before a different InfoWars inflated conspiracy about anti-fascist protesters plotting a civil war was about to fizzle, a user identified as Q on the image board website 4chan started posting vague, portentous messages related to an approaching storm. The user claimed to be a high-level government operative, and the folks on Poll, a subsection of 4chan, with a history of spreading fake news, took notice, with some even believing it was President Donald Trump himself who was posting the messages on 4chan and on a similar website, 8chan. Today, QAnon, meaning Q, Anonymous, also known as The Storm, is the web's fastest spreading and most pervasive right-wing conspiracy theory. The ideas behind it are difficult for outsiders to understand, in part because it has come to be applied to almost anything by those who believe in its veracity. But here's what you need to know about the biggest fake news story of 2018. Looks like they are very scared. I'm going to skip this article because it's a bunch of crap, but here's some good stuff. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Maria Abramovich, and Spirit Cooking. Bill, Hillary, and Huma all conveniently in Hawaii on the same day of the alarms. I'm sick of this one. All right, so that's what he was talking about. Newsweek problems. Strike back against us. MSM not happy. Conspiracy label. Reread crumbs regarding conspiracy and the mainstream media coverage. Who will be next? They are here. They will try to discredit. They are stupid. They bring more eyes. The proofs are important. Proofs provide new eyes' ability to question. This board in the coming months will be spread and discussed across all platforms. Important to be prepared. We will help. Truth always wins. Q. Now, this is a YouTube link to the Pledge of Allegiance of America. Here's another post. At Jack. At Jack, civilian puppet, player in the game. We play for keeps. Need help sleeping? How was your meeting with Pelosi? Protection offered? Life lesson. Be smarter than those controlling you. T-minus 1234. Q. This was posted at 11:28. Hold on. At Jack. Hold on. There's more. 11:28, correct. Okay. So this one is about Jack at Twitter, at Jack. And Q says, civilian puppet, player in the game, question mark. We play for keeps. And he has that in caps. Need help sleeping? How was your meeting with Pelosi? So apparently there was a meeting with Pelosi. He says protection offered. But what's really interesting is it says T minus 1234. So tonight at midnight, around midnight, it seems like we need to see what happens tonight at midnight. It says T minus 1234. Very interesting. There's also some other posts that I'd like to show you. Hold on. All right. All right, here we go. Here's another post. It says 11/12/42. So this was prior to. So I'm sorry, this is out of order. This was before the last post. James Dolan, dead suicide. Aaron Schwartz, dead suicide. And by the way, I was completely engaged in Aaron's life as far as like looking at it, tracking it, seeing everything, all the companies that he did and what was happening to him when they put the charge against him and messed up his life. And then people were like, oh no, he was just messed up because no, they pushed him into quote unquote suicide. James Dolan, dead suicide. Aaron Schwartz, dead suicide. Kevin Paulson turned over secure drop turned over secure drop to freedom of the press. John Perry Barlow, 187 post name drop. And 187 is the code for murder. John Perry Barlow murdered post name drop. At Snowden, you are now a liability. You are now a liability. Let's go ahead and take that. Right here it says North Korea invites Britons to its version of X Factor, but rules are slightly different. North Korea is set to host its own version of the X Factor and is inviting foreigners to compete for the $10,000 prize. First Pyongyang International Vocal Competition will see hopefuls broadcast on North Korean TV singing revolutionary songs. Oh. Huh. Philip Zuma sacked. What's he been up to? Looks like this new guy popular with his anti-corruption drive. South Africa. And look into South Africa, Zuma. Then you have the Zuma launch. A lot of stuff happening over in Africa. A lot of secret space type things. And then that guy also is tied with a lot of that secret space stuff. Need black okay. Right here it says, Snowden, you're now a liability. Is there more than one Snowden? Oh, I like this one. Shadow banning is definitely un-American. Wow, Snowden, TikTok. Valerie Jarrett, Power Matrix. So you have Barack Obama, Eric Holder, Michelle Obama, Allison Davies, Susan Scheer, Sharon Malone, John Rogers, Desiree Rogers, Annette Cook Bush, Dan Levin, Faye Levin, Martin Nesbitt, William Daley, Richard Daley, You're missing the connections. Continue to build the map. Map provides the key. Key spreads the truth. Truth shines light. Light saves humanity. Future proves past. Trust the plan. Q. Q is stressing the importance of map. Key. Truth. I feel this is all going to come down to how many people we can awaken around us. This is why we are being told the map and the key are important. By the way, I want to say, before I sign off, that they are starting a civil war. So this is a very important mission to wake people up. Very important. You see what's happening in the streets. You see what's happening in with the operatives. You see what's happening in the intelligence agencies and all the people that have been squirreled away from the previous administrations and the traders. You see what's going on. You see that the way that they're brainwashing. We need to combat the brainwash. The brainwash is everywhere. It's all over, and they're going out and they're speaking. But we're winning. They have a lot of money and they have a lot of institutions, but guess what? They don't have truth on their side. They don't have truth on their side. I'll end it with this picture of the Playboy 70s Illuminati eyes wide shut party.
This sounds completely and utterly satanic to me.
I'm out of here. Bye-bye.